Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Malin Havefjell and today I'm going to talk about how to handle things in your bookkeeping when you have purchased something. So we start with raising up the board and we look at you. You are here and you are a happy company owner, but now you have realized you need a new computer to your company. So you go to a shop where you can purchase a new computer and you say, oh, please, can you help me? I need a new computer for my company. And the seller says that, yes, I have one. You can get this one for 8,000 Swedish kronor. Ah, that's perfect. You say, exactly what I need. So you purchase that computer and then you get the invoice from the company. And that says that you now need to pay them 10,000 Swedish kronor for that computer. Why? How come? Well, that's because we have some rules that the state has decided. Because they have decided that on each purchase you need to add, as a company, you need to add the VAT. The VAT is a consumption tax. So actually, it's only the end consumer who should pay this tax, this value added tax. But it's hard for those who sell things to know if you are the end consumer or if you are another company who will use this for your services or your products that you sell. So to make this a little bit easier to understand that one, they say that when you sell something, you need to add the VAT. And on a computer, the VAT in Sweden is 25%. So they need to add that on their invoice, even if they are selling it to you who are a company. Okay, so what is 25% on this cost? Well, yeah, that's 2,000 Swedish kronor. 2 plus 8 is 10. So now we understand why you needed to pay 10,000 Swedish kronor. Okay, so we write that here. 10,000 out from your bank account. And now, what then? Well, the company here, they will now tell the tax agency that you have paid them, you have purchased the computer and you have paid them the 10,000, but in that 10,000, there were this 2,000 kronor in VAT. So they take from your 10,000 the 2,000 and pay that to the state. And now we come to the part where we understand why the bookkeeping is so important. Because in your bookkeeping, you will now record that you have taken 10,000 from your bank account. And you will also now explain why have you taken 10,000? Well, it was because you purchased a computer and the cost for the computer was 8,000. We now have a difference with 2,000 and that is because of the VAT. So if we summarize this one and if we just now we say we have minus 10,000 and then we add 8 and 2 and that will mean that we end up with a 0. So this is actually how the bookkeeping, like the double bookkeeping, is working, because we always need to make sure that it ends up at 0 in the end. And it's also really important that you separate these things in your bookkeeping. The VAT, when you have purchased something, is called, and I will write this in Swedish, because you need to report this in a specific box in your VAT return. And it's called ingående. ingående moms in Swedish. So this one needs to be reported separately from all other VAT that you report in your VAT return. So this will be what you record in your bookkeeping. And when you have done that, you can now report in your VAT return that the tax agency owes you 2,000. So they will actually pay you back that money. So now, when we look on your bank account, the computer only costed you 8,000. And that is actually what the salesman told you from the beginning. Okay, so what do we see here now? Well, we see that the bookkeeping is very important because here, the red one, that is something that you report in your VAT return. The green one, you report in your income tax return. And the black one will be reported in your balance report and in your annual report at the end of the year. So separate these things to know and to be able to report the correct things in your different tax returns. Yeah, I hope you understood what I have been explaining here now. And in another video, I'm talking more of how this person, how they handle it, because he will calculate the VAT and report it in a little different way. And here we call it utgående moms. So for the salesman, they report an utgående moms on the things that they have sold, and you report that VAT as an ingående moms in your VAT return. Yeah, I hope you liked this video and give me a thumbs up if you did, and also write in the comments if you have any suggestions on another video that you want me to do, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.